In the 46th Psalm, verse 10, the psalmist said, "Be still and know that I am God." Many years ago, I was convinced of the need that every person has to find some time during the day for a quiet time of meditation, but it's difficult to find that time. And although I don't hear a lot of amens, I'm sure that many of you share that same feeling, that you live a life that is so busy, it's so hard to take out a little time for reading the Scriptures, or a little time for prayer, or a little time for meditation during the day. There are a lot of people, I believe, who lead the busy life that we know in this area, and who look forward to the day that they can get off to that little lot by the lake, or that resort area, or that place out in the country, so that they can have more quiet time, more time for meditation. I wish I had some way of knowing just how many of those people who actually move away to some long sought after and long dreamed for vacation spot actually spend more time in meditation and prayer and reading the Scriptures than they have done in the years of their so-called busy life. I doubt that there's very much difference, because really it's more a state of mind. It's more a way of life to be able to do what the psalmist says in Psalm 46 and verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God." I have a good friend who had a very serious bout with cancer some years ago, and underwent a very serious operation. He is still under regular observation and goes for regular checkups, but he also leads a very active life. He is a preacher of the gospel. He wrote some words which I think are worth our attention tonight, and which I think say this thought so well in answer to the question, how can my heart be still? Be still and know that I am God, from the words of the psalmist. How can my heart be still? Let's each one of us ask ourselves this question as we read his words, a man who was very close to death and yet is now leading an active life. "I live in a mad, hectic city. I can't see the sky or the stars. I'm surrounded by thousands of people with loud children, loud pets, and loud cars. How can I possibly meditate or think noble thoughts in my heart with clamor, tumult, and hullabaloo like the whole world was falling apart? What I need is a calm, peaceful place way up on a mountainside, a nice little place by a rushing stream, and above me crystal blue sky. Oh, I don't mean to be a hermit, just a place to sort of unload and be quiet and still, as the good book says, and know that the Lord, He is Lord. It's really no use. It never can be. I'm doomed to this frustrating pace. No solitary lakes or quiet mountain paths, just the same old monotonous race. But nevertheless, I sort of tried to listen, be quiet, and be still, to look at myself, to wait upon God, and to try to determine His will. Outside my window, a small scrub oak, not a very inspiring tree, but its new spring leaves were moved by the wind, and it seemed that it spoke to me. And here's what it seemed to say to him. Not mountains or lakes or crystal streams, not there you'll discover God's will, but out on the roads where life is lived. Look there and learn to be still. When dreams are destroyed and hearts are torn, and the real paths of life are trod, it's then and there you must learn to be still and know that God, He is God. You can be still in a crowded house with loud noises on every hand, for stillness is in the tilt of the heart. It is not in the lay of the land. If the truth were known again, probably many people who come to a decision for commitment in their own life to become a Christian or to come back and be faithful to God and be a strong Christian once again, probably those decisions are reached in the lives of many after a time of quiet, still meditation and realizing that God, He is God. And it may be that you have gone through a period like that recently of introspection, self-examination, and self-inventory, and realize that you need to make a change in your life. And if you do tonight, we encourage you to make that change while you have opportunity. Take advantage of this opportunity as we stand and sing.